Hi, ladies. So we have officially completed the 5-day Fight My Battles challenge. I am so proud of each and every one of you who stuck with it and dived into the Word with me. Well done. Now, if you didn't get to finish it or even really to start the Fight My Battles challenge, it's okay. It's going to stay here in my feed. You just start it today. Or, you start it when you see this video. You complete it when you see this video. I really want to encourage you to dive into the Word and complete this challenge. Now, I have another word for you. We only did this for 5 days. Now, this process that I gave you guys, like the 5 R's and getting into the Word, I've been doing that for 40 days. I did this for Lent. Now, not into the COVID response situation. It had to do with my mothering habits and my eating habits. But I've been doing this process for 40 days. And I want to tell you something. This is really important, so you need to listen. I'm still not where I want to be. Okay, 40 days of being dedicated to this. And you know what? That's okay, because I have seen a lot of progress in my prayer life, just in my general relationship with God. I have seen the Holy Spirit's, like the fruit of the Holy Spirit, like start coming alive in my life. In regards to mothering, I focused on 3 fruits of the Spirit: gentleness, kindness for my kids, and then self-control for my eating habits. And I have really seen a growth, and I have seen the Holy Spirit and God just show up so much in doing this same process that you were doing for the 5-day challenge over the last 40 days. Now, I still haven't grown to the place where I want to be at, and that's okay. And so I want you to not discount what you've experienced during this last 5 days. And this is one of the reasons that I talked a couple of days ago about being persistent, being consistent. You keep asking, you keep seeking, you keep knocking. You don't stop. Your attitude towards this is unstoppable. Like, you're going to get it. Like, you're going to take control of your thoughts, and you're not going to stop. And so even when you grow and you're still not where you're at, that's okay. You still want to be at, that's okay. As long as there's growth, and increased awareness can be considered progress. Just like, oh, there's that fearful thought. Oh, there are those anxious thoughts. What am I going to do now? Rather than having those anxious thoughts come up and having them control you, okay? So you just did a 5-day challenge for that. And now you take it, those basics, and you keep it, and you keep going with it. You don't just say, oh, I did it for 5 days. I don't feel like I'm where I want to be. No, you're probably not going to be. And that's okay. I want you to keep pursuing, keep pushing in, keep seeking the Lord. He answers prayer. Hebrews 11, it talks about he rewards those who diligently seek him. He's a rewarder of faith. And so just keep pressing in, keep consistently doing, for 3, 4, or 5 of these 5 R's, and getting into the Word and replacing those thoughts. Read these scriptures over and over again. Over the next couple of days, read these Psalms in different translations, So I just want to encourage you that it's a process, and you're changing habits is what you're doing. And that usually doesn't happen overnight. Like, you can have an amazing, miraculous deliverance from the Lord for those things. But most of the time, they're hard work that we have to put in. And it's okay that it's hard work, and it just shows that the Lord, that we're serious about our relationship with him, and that we want him over what we're feeling. And he loves that. And he will show up, and he will answer you, and he will help you. Just be a diligent seeker of him, and abide in him, in your relationship with him and his word. And I know you guys are going to be taking those thoughts captive like a pro in no time. I went through the same process for taking my thoughts captive many years ago, and I'm free from anxiety. I have peace in my heart. I can already see how God's going to use this terrible situation for good, and I'm so excited to see it come to pass. I have no fear, you guys, and that's because over the last few years I've practiced this habit of taking my thoughts captive, and I know you can get there too. All right, ladies, you can go ahead and hit me up in the comments for questions or just prayer requests. I'd be happy to answer them. Much love. Thank you for joining me with the challenge.